In the world of photography, some images stand the test of time, not just because they capture a moment, but because they encapsulate mysteries that remain unsolved. Here we delve into 20 such photos, each with a backstory that carries an eerie or unexplained element. Let's journey through these strange tales caught in the frame of a lens, starting with the Babushka Lady and the Solway Firth Spaceman. Number 1. The Babushka Lady. One of the most enduring mysteries surrounding the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, centers around an unknown woman who came to be known as the Babushka Lady. In footage of the fatal event, she can be seen standing on the grass near Elm Street, filming the presidential motorcade at the moment Kennedy was shot. Oddly, while everyone around her dives for cover, she calmly continues filming. What adds an eerie layer to her story is that despite numerous public appeals and investigations, the Babushka Lady has never been definitively identified, nor has the footage she appeared to be filming ever surfaced. Her nickname was derived from the headscarf she wore, similar to scarves worn by elderly Russian women called babushkas. Theories abound about her identity, ranging from a Russian spy to a time traveler, but none have been confirmed. The FBI did interview a woman named Beverly Oliver in the 1970s who claimed to be the Babushka Lady, but her story has been met with skepticism. Oliver was considerably younger than the woman in the footage, and her account of the camera she used was inconsistent with the technology available in 1963. To date, the Babushka Lady remains one of the most intriguing unsolved enigmas of the Kennedy assassination. Her true identity and her footage, if it exists, lost to time. Number 2. The Solway Firth Spaceman. On May 23, 1964, Jim Templeton, a firefighter from Carlisle, Cumberland, now part of Cumbria, England, took his wife and daughter out for a day trip to Burgh Marsh, overlooking the Solway Firth. Templeton, an amateur photographer, snapped a few photos of his daughter in her new dress. It was a completely ordinary family outing until Templeton got his photos developed. One of the photos showed his daughter sitting alone, but behind her, it appeared as though a spaceman in full astronaut gear was standing. The figure was clad in a white suit and helmet, clearly contrasting with the grassy landscape. Templeton insisted he did not see anyone else present when he took the photo, and the film was verified as authentic by Kodak, the film's manufacturer. The Solway Firth Spaceman photo quickly gained worldwide attention. Even experts couldn't explain the figure in the photo. Some speculated it was an extraterrestrial, while skeptics suggested it might be a person walking by, overexposed and out of focus, giving a distorted appearance. Another theory suggested that Templeton's wife, who was present that day, accidentally walked into frame and her light blue dress appeared white due to overexposure. Despite various theories, the Solway Firth Spaceman remains an enigma. The photo continues to intrigue enthusiasts of the unexplained, serving as a reminder that sometimes the camera captures more than meets the eye. Number 3. The Cooper Family Falling Body. The Cooper family falling body photo is a curious case that evokes chills among those who encounter it. The story goes that in the mid-1960s, the Cooper family from Texas moved into an old house and decided to take a photograph to commemorate their first day there. The photo shows the family, mother, father, and 2 kids, cheerfully sitting around the dining table, all smiles. Nothing seems amiss at first glance. However, when the photo was developed, a horrifying detail emerged. A body, seemingly falling or hanging upside down, appeared in mid-air above the family, with its limbs twisted at odd angles. The figure is blurred, as though falling at the exact moment the photo was taken. The Coopers were shocked, as they claimed there was no such figure or any strange occurrences when the picture was taken. Over time, this chilling image has circulated on the internet, generating numerous theories. Some propose that it's an apparition, perhaps a former resident of the house or a malicious entity. Others suggest it could be an elaborate hoax or a photographic anomaly. Despite various explanations, the Cooper family falling body photo remains an eerie mystery, a chilling snapshot of an unexplained phenomenon. Number 4. The Amityville Ghost Boy. The Amityville haunting is one of the most infamous ghost stories in American history. In 1976, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into a house in Amityville, New York, where a gruesome family murder had occurred the year before. After experiencing a series of terrifying paranormal events, the family fled the house just 28 days later. 2 years after the Lutz family fled, the house was investigated by renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. During their investigation, they took a series of infrared time-lapse photographs. One of these photos appears to show a young boy with glowing eyes peeping from a doorway. This image, known as the Amityville Ghost Boy, was believed to possibly be the spirit of John DeFeo, one of the children tragically murdered in the house years earlier. The photo has been subject to much debate, with some affirming its authenticity, while others claim it was a trick of light or a misinterpretation of an innocent bystander. Despite the disputes, the Amityville Ghost Boy photo adds another chilling layer to the already eerie history of the Amityville house. It serves as a compelling piece of evidence for those who believe in the haunting, and an intriguing mystery for those who remain skeptical. Number 5. The time-traveling hipster. An anachronistic figure in a 1941 photograph reopened the debate on time travel and its existence. The photo, taken at the reopening of the South Fork Bridge in Goldbridge, British Columbia, shows a crowd of onlookers dressed in the style of the time. However, one man stands out distinctly, leading to his nickname, the time-traveling hipster. The man is wearing a printed t-shirt, sunglasses, and holds a portable camera, all of which seem distinctly modern and out of place in a 1940s setting. This man's appearance amidst the crowd of hat-wearing, suit-clad individuals has sparked countless theories and discussions, with many claiming he is a time traveler caught on film. Skeptics argue that his outfit isn't necessarily out of place for the era. The style of sunglasses he wears was available in the 1940s, and printed t-shirts and compact cameras were not unheard of. However, the combination of these elements makes the man seem strikingly out of sync with his surroundings. Whether the time-traveling hipster is a genuine anomaly, a misunderstanding of historical fashion, or simply a modern-day prank remains a topic of debate. Regardless, the photograph continues to captivate audiences, adding a fascinating twist to discussions on the concept of time travel. Number 6. The Ghost of Freddie Jackson. In 1919, a group photograph was taken of the squadron of the Royal Air Force that served on the HMS Daedalus. At first glance, it appears to be a typical group shot. However, upon closer inspection, an extra face can be seen peeking out from behind one of the airmen. This face allegedly belongs to Freddie Jackson, an air mechanic who had tragically died in an accident just 2 days before the photo was taken. Jackson's death was a result of an unfortunate incident involving an airplane propeller. It is said that Jackson, unaware of his death, showed up to have his picture taken as scheduled. His face is visible just behind the 4th Airman from the left in the top row. When the photograph was developed, the squad was stunned to see Jackson's face, recognizing him instantly. The picture was reportedly taken on the day of Jackson's funeral. While skeptics suggest that the face could be an example of double exposure or a simple misidentification, others believe it's a genuine instance of a ghost caught on film. Regardless, the ghost of Freddie Jackson stands as one of the most chilling and intriguing photos in paranormal history, a strange memento of a man seemingly determined to remain with his squad even after death. Number 7. The Brown Lady of Raynham Hall. One of the most famous ghost photographs ever taken is that of the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall in Norfolk, England. The image was captured by photographers Captain Hubert Provand and Indre Shira in 1936 while on assignment for Country Life magazine. The Brown Lady is so named because of the brown brocade dress she is often reported to be wearing during sightings. While preparing to photograph an empty staircase, Shira saw a vaporous form slowly descending the stairs and quickly told Provand to take a photo. When the negative was developed, it revealed a ghostly figure in period dress, seeming to glide down the steps. The ghost is believed to be that of Lady Dorothy Walpole, the sister of Britain's first Prime Minister, Robert Walpole. Lady Dorothy was allegedly locked in Raynham Hall by her husband, Charles Townshend, due to her infidelity, and was not released even upon her death from smallpox in 1726. The authenticity of the photo has been hotly debated, with skeptics suggesting it could be the result of double exposure or a smear on the lens. Despite these debates, the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall has become an iconic image in the world of the paranormal, a spectral figure frozen in time on an old staircase. Number 8. The Hessdalen Lights. The Hessdalen Lights are unexplained nocturnal lights observed in the 5-mile-long Hessdalen Valley in rural central Norway. These lights have been reported in the region since at least the 1930s, and in the early 1980s, the area was so active with these mysterious lights that it drew tourists who hoped to see the phenomena. The lights are usually bright white, yellow, or red and can appear above and below the horizon. They have been captured in numerous photographs and videos, sometimes as a fast-moving light, sometimes as a slow, hovering glow. The most famous photograph of the Hessdalen Lights was taken by Bjorn G. Hauge in 2007. It shows a brightly illuminated spherical object hovering above the ground, seeming to emit a strange light trail. This photo has been examined by experts and is considered authentic, although the phenomenon it captures remains unexplained. Numerous theories have been proposed to explain the Hessdalen Lights, from ionized iron dust, plasma, and piezoelectricity caused by the valley's quartz-rich rocks, to more speculative suggestions involving extraterrestrial activity. Despite numerous studies, including Project Hessdalen launched by the University of Østfold, Norway, the origin of the Hessdalen Lights remains a mystery. They continue to be a subject of fascination for scientists, UFO enthusiasts, and photographers alike, offering a captivating glimpse into the unexplained phenomena of our world. Number 9. The Skunk Ape. The skunk ape is a cryptid often reported in Florida, North Carolina, and Arkansas, similar in description to Bigfoot. The creature gets its name from its appearance and the unpleasant odor it's said to emit. The most notable evidence of the skunk ape's existence is a pair of photographs mailed to the Sarasota County, Florida Sheriff's Department in 2000. The anonymous sender, a woman, claimed to have photographed an ape in her backyard, believing it was an escaped orangutan. The creature was allegedly stealing apples from her porch for 3 nights. In the photos, a large, dark figure with glowing eyes can be seen crouched among the foliage. Skeptics argue the skunk ape is a hoax or a misidentified wildlife species, but the photographs have nonetheless stirred intrigue. The skunk ape remains a celebrated figure in local folklore, symbolizing the mysteries that may still dwell in the untouched corners of the American wilderness. Number 10. The Hook Island Sea Monster. In 1964, French photographer Robert Lasserec and his family were vacationing in Stonehaven Bay, Hook Island, Australia, when they reportedly encountered an enormous tadpole-like creature. They quickly snapped several photos of the entity, which have since become iconic in cryptozoology. The most famous image shows the creature, estimated to be about 80 feet long, in shallow water. It appears dark against the sandy bottom, with its wide, lozenge-shaped body tapering into a slender tail. According to Lasserec, the creature didn't move until they attempted to approach it, at which point it opened its mouth and swam away. Skeptics suggest that the monster could be a plastic sheet or a deflated balloon, given the lack of wake around it. Others propose it might have been a giant undiscovered species of marine life. Despite the theories, the Hook Island sea monster photograph remains one of the most enduring and controversial images in cryptozoology, a testament to the mysteries that might lurk beneath the ocean's surface. Number 11. The Tulip Staircase Ghost. The Tulip Staircase Ghost is one of the most famous ghost photographs in history. It was taken in 1966 by retired clergyman Reverend Ralph Hardy at the Queen's House in Greenwich, England. Hardy intended to photograph the elegant spiraling tulip staircase, but upon development, a shrouded figure appeared to be ascending the stairs, holding onto the railing with both hands. The figure appears as a robed entity, blurred as though in motion. Hardy insisted he saw no one on the staircase when he took the photograph, and experts from Kodak confirmed that the image had not been tampered with. Skeptics suggest that the figure could be a result of double exposure or an artifact of the photographic process. However, the Queen's House is renowned for ghost sightings, lending some credibility to the idea that Hardy may have captured a genuine apparition. The Tulip Staircase Ghost remains a chilling and unsolved mystery in the realm of paranormal photography. Number 12. The Spectre of Newby Church. The Spectre of Newby Church is an eerie photograph taken in 1963 by Reverend K.F. Lord at the Newby Church in North Yorkshire, England. The photograph shows a strange, ghostly figure standing to the right of the altar. The figure appears to be wearing a hood and a long robe, with a face obscured by darkness, except for 2 points that resemble eyes. Some have noted its resemblance to a traditional depiction of a monk with a shroud covering its face. Experts who have examined the photo say the figure is not the result of double exposure, nor does it appear to have been tampered with. Those who believe in its authenticity note that the figure's proportions suggest it would stand over 8 feet tall, an imposing specter indeed. Skeptics argue that the photo could be a clever prank, possibly involving a carefully positioned doll or figurine. Regardless of its authenticity, the Spectre of Newby Church remains one of the most discussed and analyzed ghost photographs, an eerie snapshot from an old English church. Number 13. The Madonna of Bachelor's Grove. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery in Illinois is considered one of the most haunted places in the United States, with numerous reports of paranormal activity. However, the most famous piece of evidence is a photograph taken by the Ghost Research Society in 1991. Mari Huff, a member of the society, was using a high-speed infrared camera to take pictures of the cemetery. In one of the shots, a transparent figure of a woman sitting on a tombstone is visible. The figure, dubbed the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove, appears to be dressed in old-fashioned, turn-of-the-century clothing, with a bonnet and a flowing gown. The image was analyzed by several photographic experts and was not found to be the result of double exposure. Furthermore, other members of the team corroborated that there was no one present in the frame when the photo was taken. The ghostly figure's sad, contemplative pose has led to speculations that she might be mourning a lost loved one. Regardless of her identity, the Madonna of Bachelor's Grove remains a captivating image, a spectral figure forever trapped in a moment of sorrow. Number 14. The Face on Mars. In 1976, NASA's Viking 1 spacecraft was orbiting Mars, snapping pictures of the planet's surface, when it captured an image that would stir public imagination, a hill that eerily resembled a human face. This face on Mars, located in the Cydonia region, quickly captured the public's attention. The face, which appears to have 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, seems to be staring upward from the Martian soil. Some people immediately began to speculate that the face was not a natural formation, but a kind of monument created by an extraterrestrial civilization, similar to our own Mount Rushmore. NASA scientists, however, explain the face as an example of pareidolia, a psychological phenomenon that causes humans to see familiar patterns, like faces, where none actually exist. Subsequent higher-resolution photos of the area by later Mars missions showed the face to be an ordinary mesa, its face-like appearance a trick of light and shadow. Despite this, the face on Mars continues to fascinate, symbolizing our collective curiosity and the ongoing quest for extraterrestrial life. Whether a natural formation or an alien artifact, the face on Mars offers a haunting image of our neighboring planet, a testament to the mysteries of the universe that remain to be explored. Number 15. The Black Knight Satellite. The Black Knight Satellite is a collection of images and observations associated with a purported extraterrestrial satellite orbiting Earth. The most famous photo was taken in 1998 during the STS-88 mission, the first space shuttle mission to the International Space Station. The photograph shows a strange, black object floating in the void of space. Some have claimed that this object is the Black Knight, an alien satellite reportedly monitoring Earth for over 13,000 years. The origin of these claims is a complex weave of separate incidents, including early radar reflections and alleged radio signals. Skeptics, including NASA, suggest that the object in the photograph is a thermal blanket lost during an EVA mission, which coincidentally fits with the STS-88 mission report. Despite the official explanation, the Black Knight satellite continues to captivate conspiracy theorists and alien enthusiasts, symbolizing humanity's long-standing fascination with the unknown. Number 16. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. The Hinterkaifeck murders refer to a chilling unsolved case in Germany. In 1922, 6 members of the Gruber family were brutally murdered on their remote farm. Days before their death, the patriarch, Andreas Gruber, reported strange footprints in the snow and unfamiliar sounds. The most haunting image associated with the case is a photograph of the snow-covered Hinterkaifeck farm. The isolated, bleak setting and the knowledge of the horrors that occurred within the farmhouse make it an eerie symbol of the mystery. The photograph encapsulates the chilling atmosphere of the case, a visual representation of the isolation and dread that must have been felt by the family in their final days. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved, the chilling photograph of the farm serving as a stark reminder of the gruesome events that transpired within its walls. Number 17. The Watertown Ghost Faces. The Watertown Ghost Faces are a pair of faces that appeared in a photograph taken in the 1920s aboard the SS Watertown. The ship was en route from the Panama Canal to New York City when two crew members, James Courtney and Michael Meehan, tragically died from gas fumes while cleaning a cargo tank. Following maritime tradition, the men were buried at sea, but soon after, their faces started appearing in the water next to the ship. Several crew members reported the sightings, and the ship's captain, Keith Tracy, decided to take a series of photographs to document the strange occurrence. When the film was developed, two faces were clearly visible in one of the pictures, seemingly floating on the surface of the water. The faces were identified by other crew members as those of Courtney and Meehan. Skeptics have suggested that the faces could be a trick of light and shadow, or the result of undeveloped film. However, the photograph was examined by the Burns Detective Agency, which found no evidence of tampering or double exposure. The Watertown Ghost Faces remain one of the most compelling examples of potential evidence for life after death. Number 18. The Phantom of the Park. The Phantom of the Park refers to a photograph taken in 2010 by an anonymous woman in Cambridge, UK. The woman had been taking photos of her daughter playing in the park, but upon reviewing the images, she noticed a spectral figure in the background. The figure appears to be wearing old-fashioned Victorian-era clothing and standing by a gate in the distance. The image is blurry, making it difficult to discern the figure's features, but it appears to be a man, perhaps wearing a top hat, with a long coat and boots. The woman insisted that there was no one else in the park when she took the photo. She shared the photo online, where it gained traction and was soon dubbed the Phantom of the Park. Critics argue that the figure could be a result of motion blur or an optical illusion caused by the play of light and shadow. Some even suggested that it could be a bystander who was simply missed by the photographer. Regardless of its authenticity, the Phantom of the Park photograph has intrigued and terrified viewers, making it a celebrated piece of potential paranormal evidence. Whether a true ghost or a trick of the light, the figure adds an eerie element to an otherwise ordinary park scene. Number 19. The Martian Spherules. The Martian spherules, also known as blueberries due to their shape and size, were first discovered by NASA's Opportunity rover in 2004 on Mars. These tiny, round objects captured the world's attention due to their intriguing formation and composition. The photograph of these spherules shows them embedded in the Martian soil and rock formations, their smooth surfaces contrasting with the rough, barren Martian landscape. They're composed of iron-rich hematite, a mineral typically formed in water, suggesting Mars had a wetter past. While scientists believe these spherules are a result of a past environment rich in water, alternative theories have sparked imaginative conjecture, ranging from microbial life fossils to signs of ancient, advanced Martian civilization. Regardless of their origin, the Martian spherules photograph offers a fascinating glimpse into the mysteries of the red planet. It continues to inspire both scientific inquiry and public fascination, symbolizing the ongoing search for evidence of life beyond Earth. Number 20. The Wem Town Hall Ghost. The Wem Town Hall Ghost is a mysterious figure that appeared in a photograph taken by Tony O'Rahilly in 1995. O'Rahilly was photographing a fire consuming the Wem Town Hall in Shropshire, England, when he unintentionally captured an image of a little girl standing in the doorway. The girl, visible amid the flames, appears to be calmly standing and looking at the camera. She is dressed in old-fashioned clothes, which led some to speculate she might be the ghost of Jane Churm, a girl who accidentally started a deadly fire in Wem in 1677. Despite accusations of double exposure or digital manipulation, O'Rahilly maintained the authenticity of the photo until his death. Experts who examined the photo could not find any evidence of tampering. The Wem Town Hall ghost photo remains one of the most famous and controversial ghost photographs. Whether an optical illusion, a photographic anomaly, or a genuine apparition, the image of the seemingly serene girl amid the destructive fire continues to intrigue and chill those who view it.